One, what's going on, everybody? Joshua Pinard here. I forgot my own name for a second. And welcome back to the War Crimes Ahoy podcast.
What is up, everyone? It's me, Robert Vincent McCory the Fourth.
We got something good to shout out for you guys.
Yes, we do. As content creators ourselves, we would love to shout out other content creators.
Yeah.
There's a new podcast on the block.
There is.
Featuring one of our very own special guests.
Yes.
Amber.
Yes.
Now they have this new podcast just started today, right?
Yeah, I worked on it with them today, and they did. They just started it. They got up and running.
So, Amber and Samantha, they have their own new podcast.
They do.
Super cool. It's called Destructive Crimes and Conspiracies. I believe I got the name right.
It is Destructive Crimes and Conspiracies. It's about like that true crime stuff that you see.
Exactly.
Mystery stuff. Or, well, it will be. They only have one episode, and that's basically introducing themselves. But, I mean, yeah, that's gonna be how it is.
that's gonna be the theme.
The content they plan to have is stuff about, like the true crime stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I think all of you should go check it out. Give them a follow on Spotify.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. And be sure to download their episodes as well as ours.
Oh, yeah. Download the episodes. We can say that for other people now, too.
You know what I'm going to do? Robbie, look at my camera right now. Look at my camera. See this? See this, my phone? This is there.
He's going to do it.
There, bam, download.
You know what? I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna go download their intro episode.
Yes, it's 6 minutes long, but
it's a quality 6 minutes. I'll tell you that.
It is. It's pretty. Something about it's really funny. I don't know what it is. It is really nice though. They do. It's pretty cool.
Okay, sure, check them out.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have a collab in the future. So I think we should.
I think we should get together because that'd be cool.
I mean, we've already had Amber on here.
Yeah, so we've done half the job.
Yeah.
We don't want to be those types of people that like only get jobs half finished.
Exactly.
AKA me sometimes.
R.I.P. Joshua.
Yeah, whatever. This isn't about me, It's about them.
Exactly. So, go download the episodes, give them a follow. I think they're coming out with another episode right now. I think that's why they are active on Discord. I think they're actually recording.
Would you look at that?
So,
I like to think I took part in a bit of them, in a bit of their creation. Or we.
Josh helped. Josh is asking for royalties.
I'm joking, but I don't know if they were inspired by us, but I've always been told imitation is the biggest form of flattery. So
exactly, Josh.
So it's not a bad thing. I actually like it. I thought it was actually pretty cool what they did for their first.
It's awesome.
It is. It's pretty cool. Maybe I can help them work on a cover too.
Josh is getting really excited.
I am. I like. I don't know. It's nice.
We have a sense of community. It's very cool.
It is. It is pretty cool. How much? I'm off topic, but I wonder how much money we've made.
I think we're getting close to $10.
$9.30.
Oh my gosh, 70 cents to go.
Yeah, that's a lot of cents in our world.
Yes, it is. Crap. But it's A-okay.
It is.
You know what? Today's actually pretty interesting day. Today's January 15th.
Yeah.
It's the birthday of two people, and it is also considered like a little bit of a little community holiday for the zombies community. If Call of Duty zombies is what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Because, in the Call of Duty, there's like the weird 115 or whatever, some sort of thingy that makes all the zombies happen. I'm not too into the storyline, but I do know that January 15th is usually considered 115 Day because 1, 15. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty interesting. That it's just like the zombies, Call of Duty Zombies has their own day. Because I like that game. I play it a lot. Used to play it a ton. Now I play it less, but I still play it. And I just figured I'd mention that. Other two things, way more important than the zombies thing. Today are the birthdays of two different people. Number one is Ben Shapiro, which is just throwing that out there. I thought it was pretty cool.
You've been freaking out about this day, haven't you, for so long now,
yes, possibly.
Good God, Robbie.
I don't know. It's just, whatever you think about him, it's his birthday. Just happy birthday to you. Anyway, next person. I looked up what happened today in history, and today is also the birthday of MLK. I did not know that until right before we started recording, because I wanted to see what happened today in history.
Yeah.
Today is the birthday of MLK, which is quite... I don't know if that has anything to do with why MLK Day is next Monday. Pretty sure it's next Monday. I don't think it's Sunday. I'm pretty sure it's Monday.
Yeah, this coming Monday, so we don't have school that day.
Yeah, exactly. I find it interesting that his birthday is right around the same time as his holiday. I don't know if that's on purpose. I'm assuming it is.
Probably.
But yeah, MLK was born. Let me get my little thing up.
January
15th, 1929. He was born in Atlanta, Georgia, the son of a Baptist minister. Which is, I think it's really cool, to be honest. I mean, MLK was obviously an extremely important figure in American history. And it's just kind of cool to know that today, January 15th, is his birthday. And it's also Ben Shapiro's birthday.
Yeah, sure. That's cool, I guess.
It's just a very interesting day.
I'm happier about Mr. King's Day.
Oh, yeah. It's just very interesting that both of the birthdays are actually the same day.
Not.
Personally.
I mean, Ben Shapiro is cool and all, but Mr. King Jr. I don't know.
Well, obviously, Mr. MLK had a lot more of an impact on U.S. history.
Yeah, because he did a lot of cool
It still
stuff.
is interesting that both of their birthdays are on the same day.
Yeah, it is interesting. Yeah, you're right. It is.
Anyway.
I think it was like 7 days ago, January 9th. It was Jimmy Page's birthday.
That's for someone from Led Zeppelin, right? I don't know.
That's the guitarist for Led Zeppelin. It was his
right.
It was his birthday recently. I got that notification while I was at work, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
It's the guitarist.
What? He's a very good guitarist. He's dubbed as one of the greatest in history.
I mean, I don't know a ton about Led Zeppelin, but from what I have heard, he seems like a talented dude.
I think Led Zeppelin is like the most famous British rock band ever.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's like...
Well, I mean, I guess Queen, right?
Queen and Led Zeppelin are probably up at the top, but... Yeah.
I mean, what is the Beatles considered? They're not rock, really, are they?
I feel like they'd be more glam rock, which I don't really know what that is.
I don't like the Beatles. I know, that's like... I've just violated 7,000 people by saying that.
They're more
But I mean,
they're more pop than rock. They're not necessarily rock.
I just don't see it. Are you a big fan of the Beatles, Josh?
I've never really listened, but if you do the research, you'll find out that a lot of like famous musicians were influenced by the Beatles.
Oh, I'm not saying that they're not. No, they're one of the most influential bands ever. Yeah, that's for sure.
I think the Beatles, one of their songs actually caused Ozzy Osbourne to like want to do music.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it motivated him so much to the point to drop out of high school at the age of 15 and pursue music completely.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was like heavily influenced by it.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're certainly influential, and I'm not saying they're not talented.
Very big.
But I just don't really.
Yeah, now that I think about it, Beatles probably dominates Led Zeppelin, but I think Led Zeppelin is definitely second place. In my opinion, Led Zeppelin's way better, but the Beatles were definitely a bigger.
I just don't see that much of an interest in the Beatles.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't know.
And I know that's like seriously, like I just committed heresy by saying that. And someone's gonna come to my house and slit my throat while I'm sleeping. But I mean,
yeah, good job, Robbie. But yeah, I haven't listened so much to the Beatles. I don't really plan to. I mean, there's not really like a lot of bands that I don't like. Now that I think about it, just most bands that I don't listen to, I just haven't heard of.
Right.
There's one in particular that, like, I mean, if you have a problem with this, you can suck my nuts. But I don't really like Nirvana, except for one song that they have, and that's
Nirvana?
Yeah, Nirvana.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say I'm the biggest fan.
Because most of their stuff is, like, kind of country stuff, and I'm not a big fan of country.
It is?
Some of it.
I thought it was all just, like...
Actually, yeah, most of it's, like, punk rock.
And then, like, yeah, exactly.
And then, like...
There's just some, like, really depressed people.
And then there's, like, some...
And, like, a little guitar noises in the background.
Yeah, and then there's like a bunch of stuff, but they're very popular band. Their
Their
definitely. Number one song, "Smells Like Teen Spirit," almost has like 1 billion monthly listens. They're very popular.
Holy crap!
Yeah, exactly. That's rare for a rock band. Yeah.
I know that I think Creedence Clearwater Revival is actually pretty cool. I was listening to them today.
What song were you listening to?
Just a bunch of them.
Really?
I just like put it on like shuffle. I just searched them up on Spotify and put it on shuffle. I mean, I heard the famous ones, of course. I heard
Fortunate Son.
Bad Moon Rising, Fortunate Son.
That's a good.
I heard some other ones.
That's a good.
That I can't.
That's a good song, Fortunate Son.
Yes, it is. I love it.
It's an amazing.
There's one called Effigy that I was listening to, and it was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
And then there was another one called, I'm pretty sure it was called Cotton Fields, and I like that one too.
Yeah. What's another band? What's a band? A band I really like. I mean, we've talked about this once before. It's my profile picture. I like Kiss. I like Kiss a lot.
Right.
I do.
I don't know any of their music. Like, zero.
Their beginning stuff sounded kind of like classic, but then they started to get more into like metal. And they've progressed.
I kind of expected them to be metal. I mean, they look very metal-y.
Oh yeah, they're metal, all right. And it's funny that like we've talked about this once before. Gene Simmons, who's like the
There's an episode on that.
Yeah, there's an episode literally named Gene Simmons made very recently. It was actually made New Year's Day, but it's just called Gene Simmons. It was made New Year's Day. Oh,
that's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. And it's funny. He's got like the most stuff on. He's got like all sorts of shit on. He's like
all sorts of armor.
His boots make him like a few inches taller, and he plays the bass guitar.
What?
I have no clue, Robbie.
Bass plays, but like
he's also co-singer, but like I don't know if that really bumps him up a bit, but yeah.
Usually you don't consider like the bassist as being like the main guy.
Usually the front men are the guitar players or the singers.
Yeah, that's actually funny.
But I guess that's Gene Simmons. I guess he's been through a lot. Gene Simmons has not had an easy life.
Really?
Yeah, he was born in Israel, and his mother was like a concentration camp survivor.
Oh, jeez.
Exactly.
And, born in Israel, I wouldn't have ever guessed that.
Yeah, he had all sorts. You know what one of his jobs were?
What?
He taught Spanish to the less fortunate kids.
Why did he know Spanish?
He learned it. He moved to America when I think he was like a teenager with I think his parents, and he couldn't really do school because he had to pay for things that were more important, like living. So he had to pick up when he was a teenager. He picked up like He got every job he could, and one of those jobs is like a Spanish tutor.
That is surprising.
Isn't that a kick in the pants? And on the side, he was working with other people, and then eventually got involved in Kiss, which I think he co-founded. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I don't know.
Sorry, I need to yawn into the mic.
But yeah, if I look, Gene Simmons' place of birth,
Israel.
Rambam Healthcare Campus, Haifa, Israel.
That is such an interesting place to be born.
It is. And you know his last name isn't Simmons, right?
No, I didn't know that.
It's a stage name. His last name is Klein.
Klein.
Gene Klein, but they call him Simmons because I think that's his American name.
That's not even close to Klein.
Or something along
Like, not even similar in the slightest.
No, it's not.
I would have expected them to be, like, changed to, like, something similar.
It's funny. His first name is the same, but not his last name. And why is it so different? I don't know, man. It's weird.
Like how that YouTuber, FPS Russia?
Yeah.
He's really just an American dude named Kyle.
Oh, yeah, he is.
It's so bizarre.
He is.
He's literally just named Kyle.
Yeah.
He plays as this, like, Russian dude. This, like, Soviet ex-KGB agent or something bizarre. And he's literally just Kyle.
Oh, I know why his, wait, hang on.
What, you figured out why his name changed?
Eugene Klein adopting his mother's maiden. I think what I'm getting from this is that Gene Simmons was originally Eugene Clyde, didn't legally take it because he was 8 at the time. He couldn't do too much. He just started going under Eugene Simmons, which was his mother's maiden name.
Oh, right, that makes sense then.
So he went under that, and then I guess it just got popular, so he just started to... Oh, guess who influenced Simmons?
The Beatles.
Yep. He was watching the Ed Sullivan Show, and he was like, wow, the Beatles.
Is it? Okay, so I'm going to make a lot of people sad. All right? Right now, I'm going to make a lot of you sad. You're just going to be really disappointed in me as a human being. But I didn't really, until probably 2018, maybe 2019. So that was that's a while ago now. But really, it took a long time. I never noticed that the Beatles is actually spelled wrong.
Yeah.
It's spelled B-A-E-A-T. It's rather than B-E-E-T.
Yeah.
Beatles. It's like beat, as in like...
Beatles.
Yes. Or, beat as in like the beat of a drum. I always thought it was literally just beetle. As in like the animal.
Yeah, it's actually like a... Why do they all look like Raj from Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Or not Raj, what was his name?
I don't remember Diary of a Wimpy Kid crap.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. But
I barely even read those books, to be honest. I know that's like a rite of passage for like American elementary kids, but like no, I didn't.
Yeah, but before Gene Simmons' music career, he worked a variety of jobs in New York as an excellent typist. He serves as an assistant to an editor of the fashion magazine Vogue, and spent many months as a 6th grade instructor for Upper West Side.
That is interesting.
And the guy's Jewish.
I imagine, since he's born in Israel.
He's a fan of comic books.
That's interesting.
And he's not just known for his performance in Kiss, but is also known for his philanthropy in the Mending Kids International nonprofit organization.
Oh, well, I'm glad to see he's doing something good with his notoriety.
But he also was sued by his former girlfriend.
Oh, gosh.
And a settlement was reached. I can't find any details on what happened, but I can only assume that Gene lost a decent sum of his wealth.
I wonder what he did, or what someone did.
Well, yeah, good point. I don't know, but I don't feel like Gene would do anything, but maybe he would, I'm not sure.
Maybe Gene wasn't thinking too right at the moment.
Maybe. And then there's like a picture of like Gene Simmons fire breathing. That's cool and all.
Fire breathing?
Yeah, there's like this weird thing that you can do with like weird.
What is he? He inhales a bunch of flammable gas and then blows it out at a torch.
Yeah, does that stuff. Which
probably hydrogen or something.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. I mean he's gotten like a big name for himself. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean...
Especially with that look.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's hard to miss him.
No, it's... Yeah, you think he's like the... Well, he kind of is the big head honcho. Despite him being just a bass player.
Funny.
It is funny. So, I never listened to Kiss the same way after finding out that he was like...
He's just bass.
I was like, wow, that weird little thumping I hear in the background, that's Gene right there.
That's the homie.
That's Simmons.
That's the homie Simmons.
That's the man right there. But yeah. What's another interesting band?
Metallica sure is pretty interesting.
Yeah, Metallica's pretty...
I mean, you get Lars. He's a person. That's for sure.
The little drummer boy, yeah.
He is scary.
Lars is kind of scary. I like Warrant. My favorite band of all time.
I know.
Yeah, my favorite band of all time. I love it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Well, AC/DC has taken the lead because they've been putting up stuff. Warrant hasn't put anything out since like 2010.
Oh, yeah. That's a while back.
Yeah, that was a while back.
That's like 11 years now.
So yeah, AC/DC has taken a pretty big spot. It's probably not my favorite band, but I do like Warrant a lot. If you have a problem with me liking AC/DC, you can... I don't know.
You can die.
You can shine a flashlight in your eyes.
Yikes. You can breathe in the weird smell of that cleaner that takes the dry erase marker off the board. It smells terrible and gives me a headache.
Yeah. But yeah, AC/DC, I like them a lot. They're pretty cool. They actually just recently did like a live video of one of their songs.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Realize. You don't know
That's the name of the song? Realize?
Yes. Yeah, Realize. It's the first song on their newest album.
Power Up.
Yes. Pretty cool album. I like it.
You like it? Cool.
I do.
Yeah. How many albums do they have anyway?
A lot. They do have a lot. They've been putting up albums for like every couple of years since I think 1976.
Oh my gosh.
They've got a pretty good bit. Well,
how are they still going?
I don't know. They're all in like Angus is like in his 60s.
Jeez.
The rest of them are in their 70s. They're still kicking.
They're in their 70s?
I think Brian Johnson's the oldest at like 72.
What the heck is a 70-year-old drummer?
Brian Johnson's the lead singer.
Well, I mean, I don't know who's who, but I'm just thinking, who is the drummer?
The drummer, their current drummer is, I believe, I think Phil Rudd. Right now.
Well, if he's in his 70s and he's a drummer, I mean, like, that seems difficult.
Yeah, what's our oldest member? Cliff Williams. Looking at his age. I'm looking at the current members. 65.
Right.
73.
That's just, I don't know, I'm surprised. That's that.
Okay, so Brian Johnson
Dedication.
is the oldest current member at 73 years old, born October 5th, 1947 in Dunstan, the United Kingdom.
Well, dang.
Yeah. And then Cliff Williams takes second place with 71, who's the bass player.
All right. Who's the drummer?
Like I said, Phil Rudd. He's
Oh, right. Yeah.
66. And Angus, I think he's actually the youngest. Oh, no, he's not. He's 65. And his, wait, wow, that's weird.
What's up?
I learned recently that, Stevie Young is actually Angus's nephew that joined the band, but his nephew is also fairly older because they're the Young family. Huh?
Yeah, I'm just listening.
The Young family has, like, I think there's, like, 2 different fathers, so there's, like, a ton of kids that were born from one father on one side, and then a ton of other kids.
Right. No, I know what you're talking about.
And then, like, something happened, and the family ties got switched around and all sorts. But, yeah, his nephew plays along with him, I think.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Wow, that actually is bizarre.
It is bizarre, considering that his nephew is only a year younger than him.
Holy crap. Wow.
Yeah. And, Robbie, I've told you this before, but Angus Young, the guitarist, is the last remaining original member for AC/DC.
Right, you told me that.
Everyone else has either passed on, been arrested, or died.
Arrested?
Yeah, one of the members, I forgot who specifically, they got arrested.
Jeez.
So, yeah. And I think for a time, the lead singer for Guns N' Roses were a part of the band when they were doing tours, because Brian Johnson was having trouble performing because he's an older guy, and since he's been around loud music for most of his life, he's experiencing hearing loss.
Gosh.
So he had to take a hiatus. He's fine now, but his hearing is still impaired, because that's what's gonna happen.
I know that this is like one of the only fun facts. I mean, this is completely off topic, but this is one of the only fun facts I know about Van Halen.
Yeah.
But they they had 3 singers. That
They did.
They had the first guy who was David Lee Roth, right?
Yep, David Lee Roth.
And then he got switched out for
Sammy Hagar.
Sammy Hagar.
Or Sammy Hagar.
And yeah, and at one point, the lead singer for Extreme, Gary Sharon, was part of Van Halen for a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is just kind of bizarre.
What's your favorite era?
The one thing I know about Van Halen.
What's your favorite era of Van Halen? Did you like the David Lee Roth part, or did you like the Sammy Hagar part?
I've heard very, very little. But based on what I have heard, I'd have to say David Lee Roth.
Yeah, good point. I mean, there's like a couple songs in the Sammy Hagar section that I do like.
I've heard very little, so I mean, like...
Yeah.
I don't know a lot.
And also, Sammy Hagar was not good at writing lyrics. He wrote like a song in their hit album with Sammy, and the lyrics are like really weird and they're clunky.
Oh gosh. And they're what?
They're clunky. I remember the lyrics. In their song "Why Can't This Be Love," the lyrics are, "Only fools rush in, and only time will tell who stands the test of time." Doesn't that sound weird?
Sounds like a... What? That sounds like it's part of a poem.
Sounds kind of clunky, doesn't it?
It doesn't sound like it. I was expecting something to rhyme at the end, but no.
Well, kind of did. Sammy rhymed time with time.
What?
3 times.
Wow.
No, twice. No, yeah, twice. He did twice.
That's just amazing. I don't think I could have ever thought of that.
Yeah, you know, sometimes Van Halen being one of the best American bands, you know that song is regarded to be one of the worst songs ever because of that lyric. Or not one of the worst songs, but that's like regarded as like the worst lyric ever because it's that clunky. Yeah, that was really bad on Sammy's part.
Oh, jeez.
I think it went over everyone's heads though, and I don't think anyone cared. And
I don't care.
That was when Eddie started doing more keyboard stuff, kind of like he didn't jump, because he's not really playing guitar in that part or in that song.
What does Sammy Hagar look like? I'm searching this up.
Yeah, he's kind of got like weird afro-ish kind of hair, kind of, somewhat.
I'm searching it up. Oh, he's what the heck?
What?
He like I don't know how to describe it. He looks like a mix of like Guy Fieri. I don't know how to say his name, but
Fieri.
You know the food guy, Fieri?
Yeah, Guy Fieri.
He looks like a mix of him and like the bounty hunter dude from that dog bounty hunter show. You know what I'm talking about?
I agree with the Guy Fieri part, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, don't mind that. It's just some show about a bounty hunter.
That's weird. Anyway, we've been on recording for like...
It looks like a mix of them. I think my mom will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I remember, we asked your parents the same question. Your father liked David Lee Roth era, but your mother liked the Sammy Hagar era a bit more.
Yeah, I remember that. It was at Bailey's.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't at Bailey's. It was Almost There on New Year's Day.
Well, it was at Bailey's, too.
Was it?
Because they were talking about it there.
Oh, yeah, because...
Maybe you weren't there, but I mean...
Actually, no, I feel like that makes sense, because I remember when the night I went over and you weren't there, they were talking about Van Halen, because Eddie Van Halen had just passed.
Yeah, he was, like, just then.
Yeah, it was...
Right, wasn't it?
With the camping trip was on the 15th, and Eddie died on the 6th. So we were...
Oh, jeez.
We were all mourning his loss.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let's not be sad that he's gone. Let's just be happy that he was here.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode...
remember to download the episode as well as friends at the DCC, Destructive Crimes and Conspiracies. Remember to drop them a follow and some downloads.
You should
maybe listen to the episodes.
I think they'd really appreciate that.
I would appreciate it too.
Yeah.
Because I love help.
Download our episodes too, you guys.
And you know what? Just subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, do that too. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, they got a new episode out.
Did they really?
It's about Lizzie Borden.
Wow.
So go check that out. I just downloaded it.
Oh my god, they do! Look at that.
We'll have to watch that after we're done recording.
Yeah, I'll have to listen to that too. Anyway.
One PSA before we go. I'm going to probably put another Q&A thing up on Instagram. So you can have a second chance to ask some questions. And after that, we're probably going to do the episode.
Yeah, we're probably going to answer them
probably
at some
next
point.
Week or this weekend or something.
Yeah, we're probably going to answer them at some point, sometime soon.
We already got a good few.
Yeah, we do.
But we would like some more.
Yes. Ask more questions, please.
Anyways, I think we're done here today.
Yeah, I think we're good too. We will see you guys in the next episode.
See you later.